Well, I just got another attachment for the tractor, and I hope it works out well because I've got a lot of brush to move, and so I just bought a grapple. It's really heavy duty. I just have never used one. I've got to get some hydraulic lines made up to extend those, but you'll see some videos hopefully of it working, and then we can do a little whether I like it or not, whether it was worth all the money. All right, I'm going to actually take the forks off the tractor and just put it on here to see what the weight is like. Weighs a lot. Probably a lot more than I like to have on there, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Good morning. Back out on our land, and today I'm going to be continuing clearing some of the trees to make way for our new house. And it's Sunday morning, but I'm going to wake up the neighbors if they hear me. I'm going to start the excavator after I check the fluids and grease it. And we're going to come and push down a bunch of trees, and I'll buck them up and limb them. And I've been thinking about a good way to handle all of the logs and debris, and I haven't come up with a good method, so I think I'm just going to push a few over and buck them up and try to stack some of the logs with the excavator or get them out of the way. That's the plan, but things may change. So this is just a look at what we got ahead of us. Excuse me. I have some down from 2 weeks ago. The weather got really cold and snowy, and I decided to start building our kitchen inside my shop instead of freezing out here. So the weather's supposed to be nice today and not much wind, so I'm going to start with these trees in here and see how it goes. All right, I'll film some of me pushing over the trees. See how it goes. Hopefully I don't destroy the camera, and maybe we'll have some interesting footage. All right, stay tuned.
Found some old rusty barbed wire. I'm trying to pull it up as one big piece if I can, just to remove it so the tractors don't run over it. Of course it ends up getting stuck on the teeth, and I refuse to get out of the machine to take it off. problems with pushing trees over is you end up getting a lot of dirt on the stem, and I refuse to saw through a bunch of dirt with a chainsaw and sharpen the saw every 5 minutes. So here's me chopping off the dirt with the axe. It does work. hopefully get my viewpoint of taking down a tree. Get these things out of the way. I hope you can see.
Well, it's Monday morning, and I didn't go to work today because it's going to be a beautiful day, and I'm going to spend the day working on the land again, clearing some more trees. So that's just an overview of what I did yesterday. I dropped that last night, and there isn't a single good piece of wood in it, but I'm going to bucket up and clean up this stuff, take out a few of these trees, and try to stack that stuff over there. I'd like to take more of these pines out today. Let's see how far I get. It's a really, really tight fit. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it. There's an oak back there I'm going to leave. And there's a couple of really big ones. That's a pretty big one. And then there's a big one. You can just barely see it, but it's dead. I definitely want to take that down. And there's a bunch of dead trees in here too that are hazardous. So there's just a lot to do. I'm going to take my time, try to be safe. The problem is I'm going to probably have to drop all these tops somewhere onto all of this wood. It's supposed to be cold this weekend, and I'll spend this weekend on the tractor cleaning all this up. So I'm going to today's get as much done with the excavator and the chainsaw day. So I'll film some stuff, and hopefully everything goes well. Well, at the end of the day, I didn't film a lot. I didn't film hardly anything. I filmed something this morning. I didn't film anything because I had just a short window of opportunity to get as much done as I could, because it's going to rain for the next 3 days. And so there you have it. I didn't film anything. All right, I'll show you what I did get done. Took down these two big trees here, and all of that. Let's see. And it looks like a complete disaster, but it's really not too bad. It's an organized mess. There's a big dead tree there, which I managed to push over safely. I'm just going to leave that stump, and over that I'm going to put all the brush and, well, the log piles over there. So on this weekend it's supposed to be cold and dry, and I'll start organizing this stuff. I'll put the grapple on the tractor and try that out, and I'll bring the forks over, and hopefully there's a little bit more limbing to do. There's a few stumps I didn't get out. Those will have to wait. And hopefully I can start to clean this up and make sense of this this stuff. Because right now it's just it's complete chaos. It's organized chaos. But the excavator's worked really good. I've got pile of stumps there. There's a little pile of stumps over there. No stump has proved to be too much, so that's good. And after I get all of this organized, it'll probably take me, I don't know, 2 or 3 days cleaning this all up. I'm going to start in here, the actual house site, leaving a strip of trees so you don't have to look exactly at the neighbor's house. Well, there you have it. I'll get this posted. Maybe some of you will find it interesting. All right, have a good day.